too regular, doing so much. But if I had you every night, that could be enough. But we too busy being young, too afraid to be young in love.
Hey guys, welcome to Mommy's Corner, where we sit down and I tell you about all things about being a mom and having a baby. I want to talk to you about being pregnant in school, in nursing school, but in general school. Now, it's hard enough being pregnant because of all the discomforts and getting fat and just not feeling well, the morning sickness, the back aches, your leg, your feet hurt, all that stuff. But you know, I feel like people always ask me like, how does it feel to be pregnant in nursing school, like doing clinicals and all that stuff. What I have to say is, being pregnant in school, in nursing school, and life in general is not easy. Carrying another human being is not easy at all. And to all those mommies out there, I give kudos to every single one, because I know it's not easy and it's very hard work. Basically, my thing is, I guess the thing you can do is you can hold off a semester if you want to, but myself, I wanted to graduate. I needed to graduate on time. I need to graduate. I gave myself the no options, basically. You didn't have the option to stay behind a semester. You didn't have the option to drop out, and you didn't have the option to just not finish. I gave myself, that's what I told myself, that I didn't have any options. So the only thing I had to do was be pregnant in nursing school, have a baby, continue. That's the only option I gave myself. And I knew that because in my mind, if I had other options, I probably would have taken them. So that's what I did. Also, another thing is to have great teachers. Also have a good relationship with your teachers. Talk to them in the beginning. Say, hey, I'm pregnant. And they're probably going to be like, oh, and then you're going to be like, yeah, I know. And you basically just have a good relationship with them and talk to them and say, this is when I'm due. These are my doctor's appointments. This is the stuff. And most of the time, especially when you're in nursing school and you have teachers that are nurses, they know what you can't do. They know you can't be on cancer floors. They know you can't be around TB patients and stuff like that. So they'll do their best to not put you in those situations. Luckily for me, I wasn't put in those situations. I had the opportunity to be on the cancer floor, but then I was pregnant, and so I never went to that floor. Even on my clinicals, I had really good clinical preceptors who knew I was pregnant and, you know, didn't make me lift heavy patients, didn't make me really do strenuous activity knowing that I was pregnant. So that's good. It's very good to have clinical preceptors, and you have to be honest and truthful from the start and say, I'm pregnant, and don't be scared to be like, oh, I'm pregnant. Don't be scared to say any of that, and don't be like ashamed or anything. Just tell them, and I promise you they'll do their best to help you, and no one's gonna put you in situations that can harm you or your baby. Next things, like just, you know, stay healthy, stay hydrated, eat. Like, I had a hard time with eating all the time and always being hungry, so just eat, you know, eat what you gotta eat healthy, you know, drink a lot of water, sleep. Like, don't stress yourself with being up all night trying to study. You time manage your time very well to where you can where you study during the day well, and then you can sleep at night. Don't stay up all night, because that is very harmful. Have a good support system around you, you know. I had Efane, I had my mom, and I had my friends, so have a good support system around you. That's very good, and it helps you a lot. And then on to, like, when you actually have your baby, tell your instructors, hey, I'm due on this day. Either I'm gonna have her on this day, early or late. Like, it's in this time frame. And then just keep an open communication with them. I had my baby a day before my due date, also a day before an exam. So be open with your instructors and say, hey, I have a baby today, and I promise you they'll be like, congratulations, take your time. I took a week off. A week is not a lot, but I took a week off. That's all I had, and it's all the opportunity they gave me. But I mean, yeah, just be open, have open communication with your instructors. They let me take my exam the week after. So just be open with them and let them know what's going on. Also, if you can have anybody over here helping you, you know, I had people that came and helped me with the baby. Also, during that time, I decided to breastfeed. So I was breastfeeding constantly, day, night, all day. It was horrible. I did a whole bunch of pumping and storing my milk, and I also got mastitis. Mastitis. You know, on Mother's Day at that. My first Mother's Day, I had mastitis. I had a fever of 105. The room was at 90 degrees and I still had like 3 covers on me. It was the worst thing ever. It was so bad. Like, oh my god. I was on antibiotics and everything. Oh, it's the worst thing ever. Worst thing ever you could experience after labor, of course. Labor's bad. Labor is horrible. But yeah, just to encourage anybody who's out there who may be in the same situation or just in school pregnant or just pregnant in general, you can do it. Believe me, you can do it. It's the hardest job you'll ever have in your life, but you can do it. If you're afraid like that you're having a baby or you don't know what to do, talk to people. There's people out there that will talk. If you don't have any family support around you, go to somebody and talk to them. There's people out there who will just sit there and let you rant to them. Talk to those people. Let them know what you fear. Let them know anything. Like, call somebody, your best friend or somebody, call and let them know, hey, I'm scared, I'm having a baby and I'm in school and I'm gonna need help. There's help out there for you. There's a lot of help out there for you. If you just research, there is so much help out there. It's crazy how much help they'll give for first-time moms in school, single parents, all that stuff. There's so much help out there. Like, my mom was like, oh, there wasn't that much help when I was bringing up my kids, but there is now. So take advantage of that help. Also, the choice to breastfeed is an awesome choice, you know, because breast is honestly best. Like, it really is. There's so much power in breast milk that it's wonderful how much there is in breast milk. But if you cannot breastfeed for whatever reason, like, I'm not a breastfeeding Nazi. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you should only breastfeed adult formula. That's bad for you. No. No, do what you gotta do for your baby. Do what's best for your baby. As long as your baby is fed, healthy, and happy, that's all that matters. Whether it's from breast milk or formula or whatever, do what you gotta do for your baby. That's basically the bottom line to any of this, is do what's best for you and your baby, for your sanity. Because I tell you, in the beginning of breastfeeding, you're gonna go crazy a little bit. You are. And it's not because you're crazy, it's just because breastfeeding makes you crazy. Because you're breastfeeding constantly, you're breastfeeding every hour to 2 hours, they're constantly stuck on your boob. They don't want to leave. And I wouldn't want to leave either, because I actually tasted it and it's actually really sweet and it's kind of good. So it's gonna make you crazy, but it will go. It will pass. Your insanity will pass. I promise you, it will pass. And it will go, and you will be happy. You'll be happy with the choice to breastfeed. You'll be happy, because let me tell you the benefits of breast milk. My daughter had a cut. I put breast milk for a few days on it. It vanished. Wow, it went away. No scar, no nothing. That is the beauty of breast milk. Your breast milk can do so much for you. Even as an adult, if you have pink eye, put some breast milk in there. I promise you, it will go away. Try it. Just try it. In the beginning of breastfeeding and all that stuff, try. At least try. You know, the best thing you can do is try. And if after that you find out because maybe you had inverted nipples or something is causing you to not be able to breastfeed, as long as you try your hardest to do it, I promise you, it will work out for you in the end. It'll be the best decision you ever made. I promise you that. My experience is that breastfeeding is hard. It was hard work. I was always tired, but to this day, I'm glad with the decision to breastfeed. I'm glad to have someone who supports breastfeeding. You know, the night feeds are hard. The all-day feeding is hard, and the having to go to class, come back is hard to feed and pump and all stuff, but it's the best decision that I've ever made. and I would do it over and over again with every kid that I have, and I will continue to breastfeed until she's ready to stop breastfeeding, pretty much until she tells me, or I mean, I guess she doesn't tell me, until she shows me the signs that she doesn't want to breastfeed anymore, then we'll stop. But until then, I don't see a stop date in our future. I mean, we're almost at a year, so I mean, I congratulate myself for that, because that's a big feat to accomplish. So, and then I have a lot of questions. People ask me, how do you breastfeed? How do you pump? How do you do all of that? So I'm gonna tell you my secrets of what I do and how I do it. So, well, first things first, you get a good pump. My pump is a Medela pump. Now, a lot of people don't know that the insurance covers your pump. Now, before you go out there and spend $200, $300, $400 on a pump, check with your insurance first, because they will cover it for you. And then guess what? You got a free pump. I mean, you already pay your insurance, so you might as well get a free pump. So that's what I did. Next thing's next. Okay, get something that you can pump with incognito. Okay, that means no one can see. So now a lot of people like myself don't have pumping rooms provided by my school that I can just go in and, you know, undress myself and have my boobs all out pumping. I don't have that opportunity. Now, if you do have that opportunity, please take it, because it's more comfortable. But if you don't have the opportunity, you can be like me and you can get a Freemie cup. Now, the Freemie cup, let me show you the box, is this. It is a genius invention by someone, I don't know who, but someone invented this Freemie cup, and they are making bank, because I know I will be buying several of them as I keep having kids. Basically, the point of the Freemie cup is for those of you who cannot just go to a separate room and get naked and pump. Okay, we don't have that. So what we have is a Freemie cup. This goes straight under your shirt, under your bra, and you cannot see it unless somebody is looking straight at your boobs. They shouldn't be, but if they are, then they'll just say, hey, maybe she got a breast implant or something, because that's what it looks like. But you cannot see anything. You can't see breasts, you can't see nipples, you can't see nothing with this Freemie cup here. It is the best invention. I recommend it for all those moms who cannot get up from their desk while they're working. All you do is slip it in your shirt, put the wire, you can put the wire on top, you can put the wire under your shirt and go on top like that. Amazing invention. Basically what it is you put it inside your bra and you center your breast in the middle, and once you're done pumping, I pump like 20 minutes. Once you're done, you take it out and it's a cup, and the milk comes out from the top, this little spout right here, and you just pour it into whatever bag you're using. Currently I'm using the lanolin bag. So yeah, basically this is what it looks like inside. There's about 4 pieces to it. The 2 sides, this comes off, this whole contraption comes off, and then this right here comes off. You have to make sure this is pointing down for it to actually pump accurately. So that's the invention of this Freemie cup here. It has its own system that it comes with, the pump and everything. Since I already had my pump, I didn't bother to buy the whole system. The cups by itself are a little pricey. They're $50 on Amazon. I'll link the link in the description box for anybody who wants to check them out. But I do recommend them. They are worth the money, in my opinion. I give them 5 stars. I really do. These are great inventions, and I recommend them for anybody. Another thing that we use for the baby is this. You can pretty much puree your own food and put it in this squishy. It's called a squishy. And you put it in the little bag that it comes with. It comes with animal bags. Bags of different colors, stuff like that. We use the animal bags for her, and instead of going to the store and buying, you know, all those pouches, you can make your own. And so that's what we do. But also, our baby has given up baby food completely. She won't eat any of it. She stopped eating baby food maybe like a few weeks after we introduced it to her. So we stopped with the baby food. But another thing that I'd like to tell y'all that y'all can do, for those of y'all who have the same kind of babies who don't want to eat the baby food, put the fruit puree baby food on a piece of toast. And then instead of putting like jelly, butter, stuff like that we would usually eat, put the fruit puree. It sounds gross, it tastes gross, but they love it. So do that. Also, if you have the vegetable puree, you can make pasta and use it as the sauce. And instead of using like marinara, alfredo, stuff that we would usually eat, you put the vegetable puree as the sauce. It comes out great. They love it. They'll eat it all day long, and that saves you a headache, especially if you're already making pasta that day for dinner. Just go ahead and separate the noodles for them, put that sauce, mix it up, give it to them. It's not like unhealthy as marinara or alfredo sauces, and instead of wasting your purees, you can use it that way. She also eats fruits and stuff like that. She loves eating fruits. And also chicken. Now if you go and buy chicken, not like fried chicken or breaded chicken, but just like the boneless, skinless, like breast meat, all that stuff like that, you can give it to them, like chop it up in little nuggets or like strips or something, and she loves it. It's funny what they can do with the little teeth that they have. Like she has 2 teeth on the bottom and 2 coming out on top. It's funny what they can do and what they can like rip apart and mash up. Like their teeth are strong and sharp and they hurt. Believe me, I know. They bite hard. But yeah, that's another thing we do. We also give her like cauliflower rice instead of giving her actual rice. She eats all the vegetables. Appreciate you sitting down with me talking about all things mommy and baby and breastfeeding and all that jazz. Please stay tuned for more. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. I definitely want to help those out there who are new to this or maybe becoming parents, first time moms, or anything I can help with. I appreciate it. You know, give me a thumbs up. Comment below if you want to ask any questions, or if you're curious about anything, or if anything I can help you with, any concerns, advice. I can encourage you. I encourage anybody who comes to me and asks about breastfeeding or just about being in nursing school or being a parent in general. You know, I don't have vast amount of knowledge, but I can tell you what I know, and I can encourage you as much as I can so that you can continue on your journey of breastfeeding and just being the best mom you can be for your baby. So please come back to do another Mommy's Corner with me, and subscribe to this channel, like this video, leave your comments below. I'll be reading them, and share this video with your friends and your other fellow mommies.